The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. Get involved with Access Fort Wayne and make your own television programming. Call 421-1250 to find out more.
Greetings. Greetings. Welcome to the David Sowards Halloween special. I am the zombie cop. I do not give too many interviews because I am not very photogenic, as you can see. Well, I have a lot to talk about. You're probably wondering, how did I become the zombie cop? Yes. Well, I was a living cop for several years, but then I had an accident. Yes, I was shot several times in the line of duty, and I nearly died. Yes, in fact, my partner was killed. Doctors worked on me for several hours, trying to save my life. I died, but my wife signed consent papers for scientists to experiment on my body. And by some miracle, they brought me back to life. But was I really alive? No, I wasn't the same, as you can see. I had become the zombie cop. Yes, I was not dead, but I was not alive. I was undead. I was in shock. I didn't know what to think. It changed my life, as you can see. I thought of retiring or taking disability, which was an option, but I realized I still had a lot, even if I was undead. I had a mission, yes. And what was that mission? I wanted to find the guy who killed me. Yes, a noble mission. And who killed my partner too. And how was that going? Well, it wasn't easy working on the force again. Yeah, things were a lot different. After my accident, some people didn't want a zombie on the force. But some of the cops I thought of as my friends didn't want to work with me anymore. Yeah, I can understand that. There's discrimination against the undead. Well, that must have hurt. I hurt, but not as much as my home life. Even though my wife kept me from dying, our relationship just wasn't the same after the accident. She just couldn't get used to being married to a zombie. It's not the easiest thing, you know. Well, no, she wasn't into zombies. And my kid got teased at school. You can't imagine. They say, "Your dad's a zombie." Kids can be so cruel. Yeah. So how am I dealing with my new life? I mean, my new death. Well, there have been some changes at work. The chief wanted me out, but I managed to fight my way back onto the force. You know, you have to stand up for your rights, you know, when you're different, especially if you're a zombie. Yeah, you got to stand up for your rights. The undead get a bad reputation, mainly because of all the lies people see in horror movies, and most zombies just want peace. Not a piece of you, they just want peace, okay? So I kept my job, thanks to my police union, yeah. And I got some new duties. Since I'm undead, I no longer need bulletproof vests. Yeah, thank you. I may be undead, but the medicine they gave me pumped into my body made my body super strong. So I'm even better at beating up the bad guys. Yeah. And I'm good at interrogating suspects and getting them to confess. Yeah. I'm great at playing the bad cop. You can just imagine me in the interrogation room. Yeah. Would you want to be grilled by a zombie? I don't think so. Yes, the suspects were so scared of me, they would confess to anything. They were afraid that I would eat them. But no, you know, I eat regular food like everyone else. They told me everything I wanted to know. I've got a face to die for. Yeah, you have to have some humor in this situation. Yes, and I'm going to a support group now, a support group for undead people like me. The newly undead don't have to struggle alone. There are a lot of resources for us. I've met several Wiccans, and they are real people like you and I, and living ones. I met this lovely undead woman. She had a living boyfriend who was, kind of into undead women. I don't know. And I met this undead boy who can't find a school to go to because parents don't want their kids to have to sit next to a zombie. Yeah, you can understand that. And there's this old undead lady. She's kind of depressed and thinks that maybe she's starting to live too long, staying around too long. So they're real people with real concerns. Okay, we undead face discrimination, unemployment, financial issues, and we're targets of bigotry and hatred. But we just wanted to be treated by everyone else because we are like everyone else. And maybe we're not as good looking, maybe we're not as pretty, but we're good at some things too. And we're like living people, and we have rights too. Yes, undead rights. Well, any final words? If there can be a robot cop and a ghost cop or an alien cop and a vampire cop, then why not a zombie cop too? Yeah, of course. The main challenge is not to think of eating people's brains. No, I can just eat any food. Just kidding. Oh, brains. No, I eat other stuff. I usually just repress my zombie instincts successfully. So, evildoers, of living or dead or bad or good, evildoers, look out for the zombie cop. The zombie cop coming to you, fighting for the rights of the living and the undead. Thank you. Welcome to the David Soward's Halloween special. Thank you.
Oink, oink, oink. I am the penguin. You've heard of me from comic books and TV shows and movies and other form of media. Won't you please give me a big hand? Batman villain, the penguin. Thank you. My fine feathered friends. Yes, I brought several of my bird friends here. Yes, I had them fed. In fact, I had them fed so much, I had them stuffed. I'm the penguin, Batman villain. Oh, you know how obsessed I am with birds. Yes, and umbrellas. My birds, feed my birds a lot so much they're stuffed. Yeah, you get it. Oink, oink, oink. Maybe you can tell us about my adventures. Well, I admit most of my interesting schemes have not always been the most practical. Like the time I used flying robot birds to rob jewelry stores, or the time I used trick umbrellas to rob banks and flew away with the money. And there was also that time where I had several of my henchmen dress up like bird costumes so they could rob parties with machine guns disguised as umbrellas. Yeah, not always the most practical ideas. And Batman has interfered with my plans many times. Yeah. Oh, cheers for the Batman. Yeah, people love the Batman. They don't like the penguin. That meddling bat brain has sabotaged many of my greatest schemes. Perhaps if he had been called the Birdman, or if I'd been obsessed with bats instead of birds, we could have been good friends. Yeah, maybe. No, bat breath had to keep spoiling everything. Yeah. I have an interest in a certain character I work with, Catwoman. Yeah, I like Catwoman. How many of you there like Catwoman? Yeah, you do. Well, I thought we were perfect for each other. Perfect for Catwoman, as she would say. I even sent her catnip and a Cadillac, trying to win her love. But it didn't work. No. Of course, she was just too obsessed with Batman, of course. I told her she can't be the queen of crime if she loves the Dark Knight. But no, she wouldn't listen to me, even though we're on the same side. Yeah, why not? She just has it in her head. She's going to lure that bat bum to a life of crime. But ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. No, no, no. No, you're never be on the same side as Batman, Catwoman. You might as well go with me, or maybe you like the Riddler. I don't know. You understand I have some rivalries with some of my other fellow supervillains. Yeah, you think I'm crazy. You should see my other supervillains. You think I'm crazy. They're crazier than me. At least I try to make money. I happen to be an expert on insanity. Yes. First, there's the Riddler, who always gives away clues to what crime he's going to commit in his riddles. Now, why does someone like that? I mean, I swear the guy acts like he wants to get caught. I mean, no wonder you can't beat Batman if you just give away the clues to where you're going to rob. Yeah, and his riddles are pretty dumb and easy to solve. Even Robin, the boy blunder, can figure them out. Can't you figure the Riddler? Who can really understand that guy? Right. And how about the Joker? Oh, yeah, the Joker. He's funny in more ways than one. Yeah, he's a real character. I think he likes killing people more than actually making money. As a criminal, at least the guy's got a sense of humor in a warped and twisted way. Yeah, he's always wasting time making these expensive death traps for Batman. They take a lot of money to build, and they don't even work right. He spends thousands of dollars making these death traps. They don't even work right. And Batman always escapes, and my umbrella gun is much more effective at dealing with foes. You know, I demonstrate, but I don't want to kill off the studio audience. Yeah, I might get sued or something. Well, we'll take my word for it. You know, I like these umbrella weapons, the umbrellas, you know, and the bird things. Like my little birds here. They look a little alive. Yeah, I usually only kill people when they have something to steal. No, I'm not saying you guys are poor, but I have standards, of course. I'm like Robin Hood. You know, I rob the rich and I give to myself. Okay, perhaps I could tell you a bit about my umbrella weapons without discriminating against them. I love my umbrella weapons. I got umbrella guns and umbrella swords, an umbrella that sprays poison gas, and an umbrella that sprays deadly acid, and an umbrella that lets me fly through the air. Lots of fun stuff. Yeah, of course. You've seen all of it in the comic books and the TV shows and the movies. Yeah, you know all about me. Would I give any advice to any aspiring supervillains out there? Yeah, don't try. Try to be a superhero first. You know, I know that sounds strange coming from me, the Penguin. Yeah, but I don't need any new supervillains encroaching on my turf. Besides, it's much easier these days to go legit than to lead a life of crime. My life is not as glamorous and as exciting as it may appear. There's a lot of disappointments, failure, and wasted time in being a supervillain, so I wouldn't recommend it. In fact, I have retired from crime for now. Unless some big job comes along, then look out, Batman. Yeah, look out, Batman. And maybe I'll, hook up with the Catwoman sometime when she gives up. You know, same with thinking about Batman. Here's some Batman jokes I like to tell. What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bales. How did Batman's mother call him for dinner? Dinner, Batman! Yeah, even I like that song. And I'm the Penguin. What does Batgirl wear to bed? Her dark nightgown. I like her too. Maybe Batman too. Why did Batman's date go badly? Because he had bat breath. What does the Joker like to ride? His Harley. Good boy. Why did he become Batman? Because he was a bat boy. Get it? Bat boy? Okay. What's Catwoman's favorite dessert topping? Wussy Whip. I think you knew that one. Sounds like fun. What happens when the Batman sees Catwoman? The Dark Knight Rises. Only in your dreams, Catwoman. Only in your dreams will that happen. What happened when Batman and Robin ran into a steamroller? They became Flat Man and Ribbon. Only in my dreams. Yeah. Where do Batman's goldfish live? In the bathtub. What's the difference between Batman and a Robin? Batman can go into a store without Robin, but I can't. What's the most important room in the Batcave? The Batroom. Okay, see you, crime fight. See you. Goodbye now. Excuse me, let me crack my teeth. I am Count Drunkula. I have some vampire jokes for you. I admit, many of jokes are like me. They bite. What do you call an alcoholic vampire? Count Drunkula. Why don't vampires have friends? Because we're a real pain in the neck. Can vampires be actors? Yes, but we only get bit parts. Count Drunkula. Yes. Why is it easy to cheat a vampire? Because we're really suckers. Suckers fall for anything. Why don't vampires worry about being sick? Because it isn't the cough that carries you off. It's the coffin they carry you off in. Some vampire jokes for you. Okay. What did the vampire say to his victim? It's been nice knowing you. Oh. What do you call a vampire? A duck. Count Quackula. Or Count Chuckula. Oh, these jokes suck, like me. What boats do vampires own? Blood vessels. Why are vampires good kissers? Because we love to neck. What position in baseball does a vampire play? The vampire. Of course. Why do vampires like baseball? Because every night they turn into a bat. Fly through the air. I want to drink your blood. Why are vampires like false teeth? Because they come out at night. Why do vampires use mouthwash? For her bat breath. What's a vampire's favorite beer? Blood Light. Give me a light. Blood Light. Yes, we also like Bloodweiser. Where does a vampire relax? In the bathroom. We have to go like everyone else. Why did the vampire use cold medicine to use for his coffin? What's a vampire's favorite drink? Bloody Mary is the drink for me. Bloody Mary is the drink for me. How do vampires fall in love? When it's love at first bite. What does a vampire do when someone invites him out for dinner? He fangs them. Fang you. What's a vampire's favorite candy? Suckers. We love to suck. What vampire beer makes you smarter? Bloodweiser. For all you do, this blood's for you. Halloween is our favorite holiday, of course. What's our second favorite holiday? Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Being 700 years old kind of makes you crazy after a while. How does a vampire like to wash up? in a bloodbath. Oh, 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 oh. Or the bathtub. Oh, 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 oh. What do vampires do when they're not working? We have coffin breaks. Of course, coffin breaks. What do you call a vampire junkie? Count Drunkula. No, not recommended. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for you. What type of people do vampires like? Type O positive people. Or type A or type B. Not picky. What does a vampire do? Put his money in blood banks. Oh, 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 oh. Blood banks. How does a vampire pick up women? I offer to take them out for a bite. Ah, oh, 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 oh. What's a vampire's favorite fruit? The nectarine. Oh, 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 oh. Why aren't vampires good at art? Because they can only draw blood. Oh, oh, oh. Well, thank you for sparing this time. I hope you enjoy the David Sowards Halloween special. And thank you and good night. And watch your necks. Goodbye. I am the beast, the hairy beast. I am the beast, the hairy beast. The beast pumps and the beast jumps. The beast slams and the beast bams. The beast beats and the beast deletes. The beast hugs and the beast slugs. The beast shoves and the beast loves. The beast takes and the beast fakes. Oh, oh. The beast hunts and the beast grunts. The beast bounces and the beast trounces. I am the beast, the hairy beast. The beast waddles and the beast throttles. The beast bounces, the beast trounces. The beast strangles and the beast mangles. The beast slaps and the beast traps. The beast leaps and the beast creeps. The beast clubs and the beast rubs. The beast shouts and the beast clouts. The beast groans and the beast moans. I am the beast, the hairy beast. The beast yells and the beast bells. The beast grabs and the beast nabs. The beast quakes and the beast rakes. The beast snares and the beast tears. The beast rambles and the beast scrambles. The beast wins and the beast sins. The beast battles and the beast rattles. I am the beast, the hairy beast. I am the beast, the hairy beast. The beast crashes and the beast crashes. The beast breaks and the beast shakes. The beast bounds and the beast sounds. The beast doles and the beast rolls. The beast grips and the beast rips. The beast punches and the beast crunches. The beast roars and the beast gores. The beast jabs and the beast stabs. The beast cruises and the beast bruises. The beast slobbers and the beast clobbers. The beast grooves and the beast moves. The beast annoys and the beast destroys. The beast thrashes and the beast bashes. The beast brushes. The beast crushes. The beast kills and the beast thrills. The beast rules and the beast doles. I am the beast, the hairy beast. Hi, everybody. I'm Chuckles the Clown. Welcome to the David Sowards Halloween special. I have a Halloween poem for you. Little creatures prowl on beggars' night, looking to give their neighbors fright. In quest of candy they want to eat, they knock on doors and go trick or treat. The origin of this holiday was long ago and far away. The Celtic festival, othered Samhain, the Druids. Okay, witches, mummies, and little vampires dance in costumes around bonfires. Monsters and superheroes go door to door, collect their goods, and look for more. Adults stand by with the candy by the door, so it's handy. Zombies groan, villains prowl, princesses dance, and werewolves howl. Teasing tea with chocolate bars. Across the street, watch out for cars. Small figures walking in the dark, small figures walking in the park. The strangest time you've ever seen, this holiday called Halloween. Chuckles the clown here with some clown jokes for you. Why don't zombies eat clowns? Because we taste funny. What did the clown say to the pumpkin? Let me put a smile on you. Why did the clown go to the witch doctor? He was feeling a little funny. How do you know when you've hired the wrong clown for your party? When he says here's a little trick I learned in prison. Oh, when he shows you up with an ankle bracelet. Not a good sign. When he says, we need more spare ribs. Any volunteers? When his ventriloquist dummy is a missing person. When your boss shows up and he's your clown. When he put a rabbit out of his hat, but not in one piece. Robert Stew. Oh, why was the clown sad? He broke his funny bone. What do you call a rude clown? An obscene jester. What's the gooey red stuff in an elephant's foot? Slow clowns. Women like guys who are funny, but not when I tap on their window in the middle of the night. What clown ran for president? Ronald McDonald Trump. Oh, what does the Joker like to ride? His Harley, as in Harley Quinn. How do you get the retired clown off your porch? You pay him for the pizza. Why did the clown eat $1? It was his lunch money. Why did the clown jump off the building? He wanted to show everyone what he was made of, and he did. We'll see you. Happy Halloween, and look out for clowns. Hockey Nut here, Hockey Nut. Be sure to buy your hockey season tickets or else you might see me in your backyard. Why are hockey players like magicians? They both do hat tricks. Hockey Nut. Why don't hockey players sweat? Because we have plenty of fans. What do the Toronto Maple Leafs have in common with the Titanic? They both look good until they hit the ice. What do you call a Vancouver Canuck with a championship ring? A thief. The Canucks have never won. No. What's the difference between the Vancouver Canucks and a fat chick? At least a fat chick can score sometimes. Okay, lay off them for a while. Why are the Winnipeg Jets like the Bears? Because every fall they go into hibernation. Why do the Calgary Flames drink from bowls? Because Chicago has all of the cups. Blackhawks, baby. Oh, yes. What's blue and orange and goes down the drain faster than a liquid plumber? The Vancouver Canucks. You know, hockey is like politics. Politics is like hockey. You got your left wing, you got your right wing, you got your center, and they're all beating the hell out of each other.
Hockey nuts. Yes. Yes, and hockey can be violent sometimes when they have a face-off. Oh, yeah, some people get injured.